Had several people ask recently how to develop flexibility in the first knuckle of the left hand so that they can vibrato better. So what I do with students is I have them practice vibrato on a table, a desk. So I've set this up here. I have to do it on a book so I can get it high enough so that you can see it. But I'm going to give you an example of what I do with my students. And that is, I'll do it up here first. The weight initially starts from the tip. But to get flexibility without moving or losing the pitch, you have to transfer the weight back towards the pad. Now you don't go all the way to the real pad, but you transfer the weight this direction and back up. So what you can do, start by curving your finger like this, put it on the edge of a desk or a table, put enough weight into the finger that it would be the equivalent of holding a string down. Not more. You don't want to squeeze really hard. You don't want to do that with your strings either, right? Just enough. Maybe the weight of the arm hanging would be enough. And then what you're going to do is pull away from the table towards your body maybe, and try and keep that same amount of weight in the finger, but you're going to roll the finger back towards the pad. Doesn't have to go very far. And then you'll roll back to your starting point. So here and then back up. And you could practice that with all of your fingers. In fact, you're sitting in class, you can sit there doing it on your desk. No one will even know what you're doing. Right? You're just practicing your finger flexibility. So from the tip, transfer the weight back towards the pad and then back to your starting point. And the way that transfers to the violin, if I turn here, is, now my thumb won't move. If I did arm vibrato first, the whole arm as a unit will move, but you'll transfer the weight back towards the pad, tilt it a little so you can see it better, and then back to your starting point. If you're doing, well, if I show you a little faster, you'll notice that I don't go very far. Remember, it's not like you're trying to get to a really flat point. It depends on the intensity of the vibrato. But say you're doing wrist vibrato, or what some people now call hand vibrato. It comes from that flexibility and a rolling, of course. I guess I feel more transfer of weight in an arm vibrato, but I need that flexibility for either one. So I hope that helps you in developing flexibility in the first knuckle. Remember not to squeeze. Try and transfer the weight back a little bit and then back to your starting point. Okay? Good luck.